How do you feel about 50-50 topic that's been going around?
50-50. 50-50.
I think I can answer for all of us on this one. We don't believe in 50-50 over here. I think men should be leaders. And I think men should pay the majority of the bills. I don't think women should work. I think if they do work, it should be from an elective standpoint. You know, they want to do some work from home or something like that, or, you know, something small. Cool, run a little business. But I think the kids come first in the family. But as far as like her chasing a career and like, I got to go get a bag and all that stuff, I think that's nonsense. I think that sets women up for perpetual sadness, because I don't think women derive the same pleasure from chasing success and making income and increasing their status that men do. Like, women a lot of the times derive pleasure from being around people that they love, being around family, being around friends. They're more social creatures than we are. Like, they're not able to like dig in and really grind to the same degree that men are. Like, you guys just aren't built for it. So I think women should not. I think men need to be the providers and women work collectively. Men work mandatorily, women work collectively.
You smart.
Loyal. Yeah, I just don't think that's all I need to do.
You're the best.
You know, but with that said, though, obviously, like, not every girl deserves that, right? Like, you have to be, yeah, it's got to be your main chick. Like, you can't just like, you know, just like as a girl, right? Like, you're not gonna sit there and fuck any guy, right? You're gonna pick the guy that does it for you to some degree, right? Like, same thing with men. Like, you're not gonna commit to any girl. You're gonna commit to a girl that meets your requirements and is able to become an asset to you versus being a liability, right? And like, obviously, you know, you have your trials and tribulations. You figure out girls. You date some girls. You figure out some are good at this, some are bad at this, some blah blah blah, and you figure out, okay, she's fucking useless, etc. And I think it's very important that you like vet girls for a period of time. But yeah, I think obviously if she fills your requirements, then yeah, you should be the provider if she's your main girl or your wife. So
Vice versa.
Vice versa. What do you mean by that?
Like, it's the same with women. Like, they're not gonna submit to you if you're
I see what you mean.
Yeah, like.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Next one.
I got some crazy shit just now.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to read it? I got it. Okay. What is the best advice to safely ask intimacy from? Okay, see, this is a terrible handwriting. I gotta roast you. Intimacy from.
Was that you?
Ask for.
How did you know it was me?
Your reaction was like, oh, he got me.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna read this verbatim for y'all what it says here.
I have really bad handwriting.
No, this is bad everything. All right. What is the best advice to safely ask intimacy from? Ask for a woman. Should I text her first asking?
What the fuck? I was rushed.
So I think as a female,
Look,
like, yeah, and I've kind of noticed this from like talking with a lot of bisexual girls, and because we've had a lot of bisexual girls and lesbian girls come on the show, you know, contrary to what we want. So we'll find out after. But what I've noticed with women, and you guys, anyone here bisexual, by the way?
I am.
Okay.
I mean, I like women, but I'll never be one.
Perfect. So correct me if I'm wrong here. What I've noticed with women is they're able to be way more direct and forward when they deal with other women.
Yeah,
oh, you're pretty. We should go out sometime. I like you like that.
Yeah.
It's
And
easier for a girl.
Yeah, and you guys can do that.
It's easier to initiate it with the other female.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
What
y'all
the
can do
fuck
that
are
with
females?
each other. Versus like, as a guy, to be that direct, you gotta really have confidence. You really gotta have your shit together. But as women, like, y'all can
You
really.
could just really say it
just
like
walk up
without
to any
like being scared. You could just be like, oh, I
What
think you're
are y'all
hot.
talking
I
about?
think
There
you're
you
go.
cute.
No,
You
bitches
can,
be
like-
fake gay and shit like that. Come on now.
No, they be fake gay.
They be, come on, I be having problems with bitches. I swear.
Yeah,
Because they be,
difficult.
I just like to get my pussy ate. I don't like to eat pussy. I'm like, bitch, you're not.
No,
you're not.
You're not bisexual.
You just like, you're just a whore that likes to get satisfied. Pretty much.
It's a difference.
I'm just saying, like,
It's the difference.
I think that's disrespectful. That's like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
it
you
is.
want me to eat your pussy, but you're not gonna eat mine,
You
bitch.
know,
Bye.
exactly.
The fuck, you're not gonna use me as a fucking rose, bitch. Fuck
Hell no.
You know what's interesting?
Buddy with the rocks, man.
No, but hold on. You know what's interesting though? Like, I think a lot of girls that are bisexual would agree with her on that sentiment. But you know what's interesting? There's a bunch of simps out there that would gladly eat a girl's box and not getting anything in return.
That's true.
And I've always found it interesting how, like, when girls are bisexual, they don't get finessed. Does that make sense? Like, they're gonna split the bill. They're not gonna get used. Like, if they feel like there's some bullshit, they'll talk about it or like just cut that girl off. Whereas men, like, they'll get used by girls all day, but girls don't let other girls finesse them. Did you notice that? Like,
It's almost like they know.
I mean,
I'm the
it
bitch.
depends.
I'm the alpha bitch. You ain't gonna run game on me. That's how
Well,
it is.
you know why? They're putting themselves first. Unlike most men put themselves last.
Yeah. Like
I can't respect another woman.
I've just always thought that was like very interesting. How like when girls go out on dates, like they're okay with splitting it. They're okay with like, how do I say this politely? I'm just gonna say it. Like y'all will accept mediocrity from a female, but you guys won't accept it from a man.
Yeah,
If that makes
that's
sense.
what
it's understanding between two
women
feelings
at
is
like a lower
easier.
standard than men.
Yeah, 'cause
like,
once it's
women
a
are
man-
like easier to like. I don't know. I just feel like I have a lower
So
standard.
let me ask you this: so will you tolerate a bad date with a female way more than you will with a guy?
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we could be friends at the end of the day. We
Exactly. Like,
Would you say that the guy has to do damn near everything perfect to
Yes.
get to
Yes.
versus?
Yes.
Okay.
yes, for sure.
What will you?
Okay, when y'all say perfect, what
I was
are
about
y'all?
to
I'll explain. I'll explain. Like, does the guy have to pay for the date, be charming, or be a good storyteller, be able to like, I don't want to say entertain you, but be able to carry a conversation? Would you hold him to a higher standard than
For
you would with a
sure.
female?
Yeah.
For sure.
It's all
I
about
get
energy,
like
too.
so bored with a guy like so quickly, but like I feel like with a girl, I can become her friend regardless. Like if the date doesn't go out good, I can be her bestie.
I feel like with girls,
But
they
like
have
with a guy, I can just throw him to the trash. Like
What if she's boring though? What if she's
girls-
boring? Girls can be boring too. I met a lot of bitches that was boring.
Right.
So I met a lot
Like,
of
we
bitches that
still
was
can be
boring.
cool,
standards.
yeah, we could be cool, whatever, but
yeah,
we don't come
but like
together.
with a guy, I can't be his friend. I'd rather
Nah,
be a
yeah.
friend with a
Yeah,
girl
I'm
rather
not
than
gonna
a guy.
Hell yeah. Or I feel like it's a different understanding though.
I like being
Keeping it
friends with
real.
guys.
No. Because like again, guys, this we've told you guys on this podcast a million times, and y'all think I'm kidding around. I tell you that like a girl will always hold you to a way higher standard
Of course.
than a guy. And let me ask you this: since this is an educational show for these guys, would it be fair to say that if you want a date with a girl, right, and it's a bad date, you might look at it and be like, you know what? Maybe I was a little boring, or maybe we just didn't click, or whatever. You'll make like excuses for why the date was bad with the girl.
Yeah.
But if you go out with a guy and it sucks, it's the fucking guy's fault.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I don't know why that happens.
I disagree.
I mean, it depends on the date.
was
For
hard.
it depends on what
Well,
goes
I'm talking about the bisexual women here. The straight
I
women, y'all don't
disagree.
count. Y'all don't count.
No,
Yeah, we don't.
So you guys agree that if it's a boring date and you go out with the guy, it's the guy's fault. But if you go on a boring date with a girl, it's like,
it's alright.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's boring, it's
I
boring.
like excuse
Yes.
it. I like excuse it. I'm like, all right, it's okay if the girl is like boring or whatever. Like, it's okay. She's a girl. Like, I get it. But
Okay.
if it's a guy, I'm like, all right, but kick you to the curb. Like, bye. Like,
Okay.
you're over.
At least she's keeping it real. Or you disagree? Go ahead.
I highly disagree.
All right,
For
go
me,
ahead.
when I did have like my dating profiles and everything, I wrote like I had it for both women and men, and I wrote like must be a provider, like all the qualities that I would want, like provider, whatever, like I guess you could write like traditional masculine traits. But I didn't use the word masculine. I just listed them all, provider, whatever. And I wrote that knowing that both men and women will see that. And I expected both men and women to rise to that standard, like regardless.
Oh, so you didn't.
So
have
it didn't
to-
matter. It didn't. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
So
two
the
different.
women that I dated, like, yeah, they paid for the dates and they still like opened the doors and all that.
Did they
stuff.
dress like and behave like men though?
Yeah, no, I guess you could say traditional.
they're
Yeah,
more
traditional.
masculine?
You dealt with like
studs.
you dealt like studs, or
Yeah,
they would
yeah,
say?
like,
Yeah, I don't do studs.
I don't do studs.
I
If
do
I'm gonna fuck with a
femmes.
bitch, it's gonna be
I like-
a bitch.
yeah, I like a
want a
bad
girly
bitch.
girl.
I can't do that.
Oh,
Okay.
see, then
You're
you're
not.
not different.
I don't know.
I feel like it's
I feel like
different.
it's completely different because you're gonna
So-
get fucked with a strap. So it's like, why be with plastic when you could be with real? And then a
dick,
woman
yeah.
is
That's
like,
me as fuck.
you know, a lot of studs don't like getting their pussy ate, and it's just like weird.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you might as well just fuck with a man if you're gonna fuck with a stud. And I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just saying, like, I never understood that. Like,
Well, I was gonna
that's
ask
me.
you-
Like,
I swear, I
bitch.
cannot
Like, I
fuck
want
with a
like
stud.
titties, a nice pussy.
I was
A
gonna
fat
ask,
ass.
are you actually attracted to like? Because if you're looking for like masculine traits, like, are you actually attracted to women?
Yeah,
that you
no, I
think?
feel like there's a difference between like autonomy and energy, and I'm attracted to the
Okay.
masculine energy, but the autonomy of a woman and a guy, that's the bisexual aspect of that. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you like the masculine essence,
essence,
and
yeah,
you don't care where
sure.
it comes from
Exactly,
because you admire the female body as well.
exactly. Perfectly
A
worded.
stud female
Okay.
body.
I don't date studs.
That's interesting.
I can't date a stud.
That's
Yeah.
interesting. I've
That don't
never,
turn me on.
I've never heard that
Yeah.
perspective, but that's
I
fine.
get it.
I'd be
That's
scared.
different.
So you would okay, so let me ask you this then. If you went out with, I mean, this is a unique scenario, like it's
Okay.
kind of nuanced.
Yeah.
If you went out with a guy and a
Yes.
girl,
Yes.
you're telling me that you would hold the girl to the same standard. Like, would you accept a
sure.
shitty date from a female to the same degree that you would go accept
Like
it from
they're
a guy?
saying, oh yeah, at least we can still be friends and blah blah blah. I would not be friends with if I went on a date intentionally to date you and to go out with you and vet you and see if you were going to be a good partner and we're not compatible in any way. I would not be your friend.
So
I'm not
you-
like no.
I
You
feel
only
like
date
it's
it's different for
and,
y'all
like-
because you like studs and they like
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I would. Yeah, but I
it's
wouldn't. I
different.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's the disconnect.
That's the
Interesting.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because you're looking, I guess since you're looking for a masculine essence, that automatically means that there's a burn in performance. Because a part of masculinity is what I said before, competitiveness.
Yeah.
So you have to which means if there's competitiveness, that means by definition there's a burn in performance. You have to perform to some
yeah,
degree.
show up and show
But
out.
for you guys that like girls, it's like okay,
They just have to be and exist.
Just be- exist,
and,
I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so
Nice.
picky
Yeah,
about
just
my
be cool
girls.
as
It just
I ain't
depends.
gonna lie, I would never be in a
depends on the
relationship with a girl,
situation,
though.
honestly.
you would never be in a relationship with a girl.
No, I would fuck bitches. Like especially when I get no for real. Like when I get married, like I want a man that's like cool with threesomes and stuff like that. Like I really do like women like that. But when it comes to like, I know what I want out of a relationship, and I need a man. I need dick. You feel
I
me?
get it.
Yeah.
I
You
get
feel
it.
me? Like
Okay, hold on.
a woman can't provide.
Outside of
why I do
just,
poly,
let's just keep it 1,000. Would it be fair to say who's the bisexual girls again here? Just so I can ask this question.
Wait, not you?
No, hell no.
You know, I mean, I'll be honest with you, bro.
Maybe
like,
when I'm drunk.
this
Europeans?
bisexual thing is a very Western thing. Eastern European women don't fuck with that shit.
What about you?
Not
No?
money.
Like, do you like in Poland or like in Eastern Europe in general? Are there many? I mean, when I was in Romania, that's like a nun. Remember, we're in Romania, none of these chicks are bisexual. But like,
Yeah.
like they might do it for a guy, but they ain't going on dates with girls
True,
and
true.
shit. I mean, is
That's
it a
true.
thing in Eastern Europe? Like, are there bisexual women like that or no?
I didn't met any, to be honest.
Wow.
I
That's
think
crazy.
there's also there's like a stigma against like,
What about you?
homosexuality.
Oh, me, I like the studs. But like she said, like I couldn't be. That's why I don't want to get in a relationship with a woman because I know that like I'd be wasting someone's time. But I've had fun. I've had in the past like relationships where it was polyamorous and there was a man, but he had multiple women, so that was
Polygamous.
polygamous, and the girls were not studs in that case, but I've I've watched was it Orange Is the New Black, and I'm like, oh wow, like
Wow.
kind of get a little excited, but I've been in this. Yeah.
For the bisexual women, and this is good because I can ask this. I'm testing out my theories right now.
Yeah.
Raise your hands real quick. The bisexual women again. Okay. You already answered it. For you, let's say you had to pick between a man or a woman to spend the rest of your life with. Who would you prefer? Assuming both things are equal. Let's assume both of them are attractive. Both of them provide and meet your requirements. Which one would you go for?
Probably a woman because
woman?
they're
Okay.
more beautiful to look at. So yeah.
All right. All right. What about you? You said you're bisexual, right?
No.
I am.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I would probably pick a man.
Why?
Honestly, the sex is better.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay. Let's. Do you think you would extract more value from a relationship being with a man than a woman?
I mean, it depends who the man is. Like, I mean, physically, like sexually, like maybe
No.
the man.
He said they're equal.
Like from a protection standpoint, providing and that. Like, do you think you would derive more
I think I would derive from a man.
for more value from a man?
Yeah.
All right. What about who else? Yeah, you too, and then you. Yeah.
I would definitely be with the man at the end, but I would want him to have his fun and maybe we could all have fun together kind
Okay.
of thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like more emotionally with a woman. Like more emotionally.
Okay.
Because I feel like men are like not as emotional as women.
Interesting. Okay. What about you?
I'm probably I choose a girl.
You would choose a girl.
Yeah. I
Really?
like girls more.
Why?
I'm not even cap. It's like
Remember,
the
this is for the rest of your
understanding.
life.
It's the
Who
understanding.
do you get married
like,
to?
A girl. I get married.
girl?
I'm
Okay.
really like, into poly, so it's like a girl, man. I like that.
Do you,
Okay.
do you even like niggas?
Do I even like barely.
Emotional damage.
Interesting.
No more Haitians?
No.
No, just guard.
Man.
Scarred.
Okay. Was there someone trying to say something? Oh, I was gonna ask you. in Eastern Europe, were you in Poland? So you didn't know any girls that were
Bisexual.
bisexual or are there even a lot of lesbian women like that or no?
I don't met any, but I know the girls which they did threesome just to maybe like try
Make her man
something new.
happy, right? It's because of her man.
Right.
I think another reason too why Eastern European women, like a lot of them aren't bisexual or whatever, is also because like they're all like pretty feminine and they all kind of like look at it like, well, if I get with this girl, what value? Because let me just be honest, Eastern European women are very pragmatic. Okay, how much money does he make? What's his status? Can he provide for me and my family, etc.? Like they don't play no fucking games. If you're a brokey, you're fucking brokey. It's like, okay, I don't know if I'm interested. So they kind of know I'm gonna get with a woman that's not gonna provide anything to me. Why the fuck am I doing this? If that makes sense.
Not always, to be honest. My first ex was very broke. I was making more money,
But
and
what?
I support him.
But what
yeah.
did he do for a living?
He or me?
He was in the military.
Yes.
Okay. What did you like about him then?
He was like my type, the way how he looked.
How old were you at the time?
I was 19 when I met him.
Oh, okay.
That was years ago.
Yeah. So
2
okay.
years ago.
You said 2 years ago? That's funny. So wait, you were 19 and he was in the military. Would it be fair to say, okay, you were young, so he was attractive? That's different. So you weren't looking for money back then, but as you got older, your standards changed, obviously, right?
Of course, yes.
And
around
is that why you
30s.
broke up with him? Because he couldn't provide?
No. That
Why?
was different reason. He was cheating on me, had second relationships.
No way.
Can't afford
Yes, way.
But were you making more money than him at the time?
Yes.
Okay. Let's have fun with this. Let's say he was a millionaire and he had another girl. Would have you left? Come
Doesn't matter because my second ex-husband was a millionaire and I left him because money is not everything. My mental health is more important.
Period.
on. Hold on, wait. So you're divorced?
Almost. I'm on the process.
Oh shit.
Still waiting on
Is he
papers.
American or is he? What is he? Is
He's
he British?
American.
Do you have kids?
No, zero.
You know, I was gonna ask
I
how
got
she
birth
stayed.
control.
How she
Birth control. I
Smart.
I was gonna ask how she stayed here. So okay. So wait. Your first husband was British?
Polish. First husband ex was Polish.
Okay, in Poland.
In Poland.
Okay,
correct.
how'd you end up in London then?
So I broke up with him and I wanted to change something in my life.
Yeah.
Then I started to work in a restaurant and I met the girl who has friend in London who was going to open the salon beauty. And I just make the decision in 5 minutes. I say, okay, I go. Nothing hold me in Poland.
If only we could do that as men. Just go.
Of course, I just packed my suitcase a few days
So
later.
you worked at a
I
hair
just-
salon.
Pardon?
You worked at a hair salon, and then did you meet your American husband there?
No. So what's happened, end of like 2019, 2020, I traveled myself. So I came to New York by myself without knowing no one. And I had a friend from Poland who introduced me to two his friends. So one of them was my ex-husband.
Okay.
That's how.
And how
I
long were
met
you
him.
married to him for?
2.5 years.
Damn. She made it work for the green card.
No, I didn't get my green card.
You didn't
no,
get it?
No, I broke up with him before interview, but I found a
Wow.
way to get my papers anyway. So
That's why she said, "Fuck this, I'm not."
Do you want to remarry?
hell no.
But she said, hell no.
Did you get like? Did you get any alimony or anything?
I supposed to get, but he don't pay. So
Yeah.
now we are like
Goddamn.
in the court.
In the court. She's trying to collect though. So wait, what did he do for a living? This guy.
So he have an e-commerce business. That's what I did in past more than 3 years.
I was
Sell
wondering how
products.
you got into e-commerce. No, makes sense.
So you worked for him, and then okay. So you said he was cheating. How'd you like find out?
I caught him in our apartment because we live at between two apartments, one in Brickell.
In your home.
Yes,
Wait,
in
what?
my home.
Wait.
I
You
got
said
him.
2 apartments. One where?
One in Brickell here,
Oh, okay. One in Miami. Okay.
and second in Hallandale Beach.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you said. But
Damn.
wait, didn't you have a spot in New York though?
No. So we lived in New York from March 2020. I mean, I lived from March with him.
You met him in New York, but he lived out here.
No. So he lived in New York.
Okay.
I met him January 2020. Then March 2020, I moved to New York to live with him.
Yeah.
And then November 2020, we moved together to Miami.
Gotcha. Okay. You guys were the New Yorkers that came down and fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all moved. Okay. So then you moved with him down here, and then how'd you catch him cheating? Like you found a girl in the house?
Yeah, so he didn't expect me that night. I will come. he called me the same night. He called me. Oh, would you like to come? We can watch movies together. Whenever I just say no, I'm tired. And that was like, I said, okay, let's see what this guy doing. And
Oh, you tricked him with
let's see what time it is, and then how it is.
Wait, hold on. So you suspected that he was cheating for you to do that then?
Oh, yes.
What made you suspect he was cheating?
Disappearing for weekends, for nights, never pick up the phone when he left apartment, answering after like 5-10 hours. So obviously, you know, we have like we have a feelings. If it's something wrong, that is for sure something wrong.
Okay, and he told you that he was monogamous and he was faithful and all that, right?
Oh hell yeah! I'm like, oh, I love you. She was just for to fuck her, you know? Yeah, right.
That is women's intuition.
I was just about
yes,
to say that.
yes.
Interesting.
Most niggas cheat.
Yeah. Yeah, most guys are gonna cheat.
Go to Rumble.
Oh, should we? Oh yeah.
Beforehand, we have a super chat.
Oh yeah. Just watch Myron's passionate speech from the earlier episode. Shout out to you, man. What a great example of brotherhood. You got this fresh. The real supporters are with you. Fuck all the haters. Been a huge fan for a while. Thanks for all the advice that changed my life. Hey man, we got you, bro. Haters gonna hate, man.
I wish I could show you what I have, bro, but I can't. But what